Hey guys, AirT is here, Air for short. I'm going to open a mystical scroll and I'm going to talk about the runes for whatever monster we end up getting. Now these are just suggestions and you don't need to follow them if you don't want to, but also feel free to leave any suggestions of your own in the comment section below if I don't suggest something that you think might work. So let's open the scroll. 5, 6, 7, 8, summon. 3-star. Okay, cool. So this is the Fire Charger Shark. He's an HP type, and his skills are Lunging Wave performs a lunge attack that damages an enemy while increasing your crit rate for 1 turn. So it automatically increases his crit rate, so that's not so bad. Incapacitate deals damage to all enemies. The attack has a 50% chance to decrease the attack power and a 50% chance to decrease the attack speed for 2 turns each to all enemies, so that's not bad. Attack speed is not always, I think it's kind of one of the least useful debuffs. Lowering attack power can be quite useful though. And we've got Wave Harpoon, attacks the enemy 3 times. Each attack has a 75% chance to weaken the enemy's defense for 2 turns. 3 times, 75% weakening the defense is that's really awesome. Why is he an HP type? It doesn't make any sense. He's built for attack. So I'm going to recommend exactly that. Rune him as an attack type. He has this skill which debuffs, he has this skill that debuffs, and this gives him a buff. So that's not bad. I would do Rage Blade, honestly, with this monster. Pump up his attack power, pump up his crit damage as high as possible. Give him attack percentage on 2, crit damage on 4, and attack percentage on 6. And then I would almost be more likely to use this skill before you use his 3rd skill, because increasing his crit rate will be really awesome for all 3 of his attacks. And then also another thing with this monster is going to be a little tricky. You want accuracy substats. So priority wise, you want him to have crit rate substats, and then your second priority is accuracy. Only so that if this skills, 75% most likely it will, you need him to have enough accuracy to overcome the resistance. So Rage Blade is definitely how I would rune this monster. If you don't have Rage runes, then do Fatal Blade, but ideally you want Rage Blade. And if you do Fatal, I would do the same thing, attack percentage on 2, crit damage on 4, attack percentage on 6, and then look for crit rate substats as well as accuracy substats. Yeah, because the accuracy is also going to help with this, and it could do quite a bit of damage. I don't know why he's an HP type. I guess the HP will really help him survive. He'll just naturally have high HP, so you don't have to give him runes for that. Maybe that's great, but I think it's going to take away from his attack power a little bit. But sometimes support monsters and whatnot have really high attack stats for some reason, and hopefully this monster does as well. I can't think of anything better to do with him. I mean, there's always the Violent, but I think, honestly, Rage, you're going to get more out of Rage Blade than Violent with this monster. If you go Violent, I would do the exact same thing, Violent and Blade, and then attack percent on 2, crit damage on 4, and attack percent on 6. Yeah, and then crit rate substats as well as accuracy substats. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you guys. If you have any suggestions of your own, leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, peace.